A scripture that the Lord keeps putting to me is Isaiah 11:6, which says, "The wolf shall lie down with the lamb. The leopard shall lie down with the young goat, the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them." Obviously, the prophet is speaking of Jesus. But I would pose the question to a question. What if a child shall lead us again? What has not worked? Yielding more authority and power and resources for government to be mom and dad, and everything else hasn't worked in the Twin Cities. It hasn't worked in Kansas City. It hasn't worked in Washington, D.C. It hasn't worked at the United Nations. It's a bust. Top-down systems don't work. So what if the leaders and government has its role to play? That's not my point. I'm not anti-government. But that has not worked. So what if God in his ingenuity is saying that to change the spiritual landscape of the Twin Cities, that a child shall lead us? What if our shared priority in the Twin Cities, our shared national priority, were these hundreds of thousands of children in and around the foster system and their families, and we decided we're going to join forces on a neighborhood-by-neighborhood basis to fight for the dreams of every child? I would submit to you that the process of going after the child as if the child is the Lord's anointed will change the spiritual landscape of a city and an entire nation.
Absolutely.